on Facebook and YouTube and all social media handle them. Every Friday from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Magic Television, your trusted information hub.
Of the wildlife, how to protect the environment, waiting the law say about the environment, and how you will be a very good citizen for protect the environment. Inside the program today, we get for can talk about reptiles and amphibians. Waiting a reptile, we will know inside the program today. Me now, presenter Cornelius Ekurando, we welcome you to this edition of the program, People and the Environment.
People and the Environment. People and the Environment a program where they come to you na Magic TV. If you want to know all things about you environment, weather forecast, national park them, forest reserve, protected area them across the country and how to protect wildlife, waiting the law say about all here, join Cornelius E. Randall on Magic Television, channel 38, and also on Facebook and YouTube and all social media handle them. Every Friday from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Magic Television, your trusted info.
Welcome back to the program, People and the Environment. Inside the studio, like I say, I get Mr. Edward Aruna, who is the founder and executive director for RAP Sierra Leone. RAP Sierra Leone, they take care of reptiles them, and they get plenty things where you will know inside the program today where you can explain to you. Welcome to the program, People and the Environment.
Thank you very much, Mr. Cornelius. And my family then, I tell you thank you, and I hope so we'll get good time together.
All right, not forgetting yourself can be part of the program. You can send you message on the social media space, or you send them on WhatsApp 090-280-389. 090-280-389. Like I say, inside the program, we can talk a bit about reptiles. Mr. Aruna, tell family who listening to you, waiting a rap Sierra Leone, waiting they will understand by the word rap Sierra Leone and reptile.
Yeah, the reptile and amphibian program it really starts in 2012. And what do we call reptiles? Any animal will get 4 foot, they get kanda by body. So some example of the animal they like snake, kundo, crocodile, the one they all call it, and then the reptiles. So although the other animal they never get kanda in the body, like pangolin get kanda. But this particular one we talk about, now the animals they in this group where they get kanda and them, some can get 4 foot, some they grown. And waiting amphibians, now they below them. Like them frog, they only read in a net with the hala, they could do them, and then they amphibian there. So we can observe, say, I mean, we don't get a dedicated organization where they campaign, where they talk to people there about them. Because of the series of threats they will be face. So now they really make who come about with this thing, where they take care of them, kundo, agboro, snake, crocodile, they will talk for them. If you didn't you compound, you call go pull and they go left and a bush because if you see them safe na part of the ecosystem.
Why do you think we protect them reptile there?
The reptiles and amphibians now animal them way God make them all. In fact, they get a very long history. We look at the reptilian lifestyle. The reptile they get a very long history. We believe that they first even encountered the world before mortal man them. So, we campaign for the protection for more we get balance in the world because presently, because of we humans and our activities, the world we all know how it been there before, this so the world not in that balanced state again because Boku animal we don't kill them, we don't pull them out of the situation. So therefore, the world not did that perfect balance due to real activities, multiple activities. So now, we will see reptiles and amphibians, as they done the young group, they say get right for live because of the way they play in the environment. some of the roles that they play in the environment, some man go even ask you, why, most of the time people they ask me, why any they campaign for snake? Snake is not a good thing. Why they campaign for crocodile? Why they campaign for kundu them? So I can just look. I say, well, now God make them all. If God did not say they're harmful, He was never going to create them. They have a rule. Now, when you look at snakes, snake is very bad. But in the world of medicine, snakes they don't create so much impact. Because now we all know when snake bites somebody, waiting they happen. You understand? They get particular chemical within the same way they seize your heart for even breathe. Only that not to every snake poisonous. Some snakes then you can hold them, play with them, not to every snake get poison. But we know they encourage people because the line of difference within between the one with poisonous and the one with not poisonous is very slim. Now only when you day in them, now you could know, or with people they will look at people that get a lot of experience in that area. So now for snake venom, medicine don't be so advanced that they look at that snake venom. They try to find out what they inside that snake venom. When they make when it bite you, it seize you breathe, you know the able to breathe. It clog your blood, it constrain your veins and other things. You understand? So out of it make you bleed continuously. So out of the scientists they not able to study now say they will get medicine with the able seize them thing then they able that blood with the flow, they able make it stop, all that thing then so snake venom a good basis for medical development. Okay, now with also snake venoms, not only snakes, even some frog then the moment even you touch her, they get some skin infection. Because science is about trying to solve a problem. You identify a problem and solve them. So that animal they contribute a lot about we nervous problem them, our skin problems and they contribute. When you look at them again, now food to some people. Some people they eat them. You understand? So they provide that means they. Now with science, you see say some reptiles and they when they cut in tail, it grow back. You understand? So that study don't even advance. People that don't begin to work on that thing and what they contribute to that condo when you cut it tail, it grow back. Till you get that today. So that studies they all they contribute to survival. And whoever knows say some of the sickness that who say they don't get medicine, that will know say something now one frog, now one condo go get them. So this is the reason why some of we stand strong say let we maintain what we need at least. We keep them going. So this is the reason why we see say it's very important. And let me say like so if you don't get snake in some particular environment, waiting go boku day. Then rodent then go boku, then insects then go boku. Now again, some studies they do, if you make a farm where we Africa, this part of the world, we might not want to practice that type of thing. When you make a farm, you see say rodents and they hamburg you farm too much, just get 2-3 snakes, they put them in that family. So all them animals are on the run because then they feed on the insect, they feed on the rodents, them, all them things they and any side we snake them they most of the insects and the other small arata and this that they all go. So they do pest control. We're very good for we too. You understand? They are not as bad as we may think. If snakes say they target person, every day they kill more than hundreds. Because then they see we pass the way we they see them. But the moment they see we, they get for conceal. But we are the bad incurations. We're very bad. What a man, God make we are the worst in creation because we take advantage of a lot of animals. Snakes see you, it run go. But you see how you kill them. So all them things and they really tell them we have it against them. So that make we the campaign say we need to protect them. Let there be this balance because we don't know what tomorrow hold for them in there. So the contribution to life is so great.
All right, plenty thank you for educating me on the importance of the reptile and there. All right, let's look at this right one with the right behind we screen right now this way. We can call them locally turkey, but at the English name is turtle. Tell me a bit about them because not till again we need to protect.
Yeah, attention them to turtles because really like when I go college and they do me thesis, I write about them because the whole world we really want people in each and every country where they along the coast forget somebody. So I did my thesis, both graduate and postgraduate on sea turtles. Now trucking them be initially very plenty, very plenty, and then the day then they live well. You understand? But with we human Mutaman there, we don't need so much impact their population. And also with global warming again, where they impact the coastal areas then. This sun with the warm tumors, the sea level rise, all that thing and they impact the population in a way that if we don't take time now do anything on this, as I say, either tomorrow picking the axe we papa waiting this, it is alone, just like picking the axe we today, papa waiting up we get lion, you know, we don't get that kind of animal then they right now in a saloon. So you see, so no one more repeat that kind of story. So I say, okay, if we get this animal and do the studies, I find out that out of the 7 we get in the world, saloon get 5. So I therefore set up a project. Where they talk to people then? When I begin initially for even talk to people about why we for protect the animal, people then they laugh me. Why you therefore take time for can't talk to me about trucking? Which work then they do this? So I tell them, say, trucking them no more safe, then they play a greater role than the sea where they go. Because some of them then they feed on their grass. And this grass where they under sea, if you boku, it make the water they become shallow. And a lot of other things that they happen there. You understand? So what then they do, then always they go for claim that seabeds and they eat their seaweed them. And they also they feed on some other small animals. And again, even with their shells there, like another environment for other fish species them because they can come, there's small thing where they fashion by they back them, the fish then they eat them, and this also they help promote a healthy fish population. You understand? But now, if we neglect all this, we don't know what the future hold. Truckee that in back day, people they more than the Asian countries, they know what that back means so much. So even some Gika you want buy that in shell they for car now we know the internationally they ban them because the population don't be so small because one in the whole world we got more woman truckee they pass man truckee. Look every day in a saloon. I'll tell you say 98% of Sierra Leone population not ever see man truckee yet. Because the man truckee get tail. No matter how big you get tail, the man truckee. The woman don't get tail. So 98% of the population will not see man truckee yet. Now, what did happen? Because of climate change, we said in the way it don't water, but as sunshine it come on land, it can lay in egg. When it lay egg, it go back. Now, when it don't lay egg, the sun will warm that sun. Now, it will determine the number of males and females at certain temperature. So, if temperature be around 28 degrees, exactly what did happen? The egg then are 50-50, 50 man, 50 woman. But if temperature can be below 28 degrees at that Sunday, now so man then. If they are above 28 degrees, now so woman then. So this is the reason why we get more woman trucking than man trucking them. And now let the project with the climate change trend we if we can't get so woman a past man, definitely the population will clash. Because it will be like you have like 100 females running after one man, that man not go live long. And if we have only female population, the population will totally crash. So these are some of the reasons there. And trucking, a lot of people they want to see them because not to tell me it are more possible, nobody know and they tell me say trucking don't do me so, it don't do me this. You understand? But we just run after them for eat them or use that in scale day because that in Kandande, if you get the ring, you get the chain, you understand? You get the spectacles, what he said, bracket. If you get other thing, it lasts for decades. So this is the reason why more in the Asian communities they want them, because when they make a ring, chain, or any other jewelry, like it lasts longer. It lasts very long. So all these will pose a total threat on them. So therefore, we need to protect them.
We still get talking as alone.
Yeah,
and we get who's here then in there.
We get talking as I say, we get 5 out of 7.
5 out of 7
at the whole world, yes.
Wow.
And since we begin from Conservation Society on to reptile and amphibian now, there is an improvement because when they talk to communities, a lot of awareness raisings they happen. So you will be even surprised for no now say, even Lonely Beach, they don't come here on many occasions for go left trucking. See how amazing that is. You they turn somebody will not be a hunter to becoming a protector. So that is one of the achievements we don't make. And based on this, I will assure you that turkey population don't increase.
Good.
I am not saying people they know they still do the pranks or people they know they still eat them. No, it is happening somewhere. Some they do undercover. But they know now say Lordy, the Wildlife Division at the Ministry of Environment and Climate Change under forestry is a law which protects turkey, and not only turkey, a lot of other even reptiles and amphibian species, mammals, birds, fish. But laws and they now say no for kill them. And once you touch any of them, you get a fine for pay. So with this improvement and with this achievement by the government, we find out say we get turkey population increasing in the country.
All right, continue for the between the program. Inena Edward Aruna, the founder and executive director for RAP, Sierra Leone Reptile and Amphibian. Now, Salon, want to tell me a little bit how important it is for the reptile here for live, and some of them can be medicinal. Even the snake will be food, so say, as you see snake now for kill them, it don't tell you how important it be. So if you see snake now here, not afraid for call Mr. Aruna, it will come for can take her and climb in the forest for let the snake live because himself get right for live. But also don't tell you out of 7 type of turkey or tattoo within the country, 5 days in Sierra Leone we make very, very much proud when that's for make we protect them because other countries they not get them and they not get the quantity and the different type them where we get. When we come back to you, we can tell you more, we delve more into the different type of turkey that we'll get or turtle we'll get in Sierra Leone. We can take a short break. After the break, we just don't get information about the National Protected Area Authority, say they don't carry some people in go court, but then find out now they encroach and do things in our area. But I'll take the short break. After the break, we can take that story.
People and the environment. People and the environment are program where they come to you na Magic TV. If you want to know all things about you environment, weather forecast, national park them, forest reserve, protected area them across the country and how to protect wildlife, within the law say about all here, join Cornelius E. Randall on Magic Television, Channel 38, and also on Facebook and YouTube, and all social media handle them. Every Friday from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Magic Television, your trusted information hub. People and the environment. People and the environment are program where they come to you na Magic TV. If you want to know all things about you environment, weather forecast, national park them, forest reserve, protected area them across the country and how to protect wildlife, within the law say about all here, join Cornelius E. Randall on Magic Television, Channel 38, and also on Facebook and YouTube, and all social media handle them. Every Friday from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Magic Television, your trusted information hub. People and the environment. People and the environment are program where they come to you na Magic TV. If you want to know all things about you environment, weather forecast, national park them, forest reserve, protected area them across the country and how to protect wildlife, within the law say about all here, join Cornelius E. Randall on Magic Television, Channel 38, and also on Facebook and YouTube, and all social media handle them. Every Friday from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Magic Television, your trusted information hub.
Back to the program. program People and the Environment. People and the Environment is a program where they make you know everything where you need for know about the environment. And they meet you every Friday on Magic Television, channel 38, also on Facebook, YouTube, and all the other social media handles them. Don't forget to yourself can be part of the program, where you can send your message in our social media space, or you send them on with 090-280-389 number. 090-280-389. Every week we get a specialist inside the studio who they can explain certain things them about the environment where I believe say some of we don't know. So we'll continue now. Like I said before, come on here, we'll just get information from the National Protected Area Authority. We don't care 23 people and go court because of the do something that was not correct inside the protected area, especially in the western area. The lawyer DL Bangura, Dauda Lenge Bangura, we get this for say inside this interview we'll do before come on here.
Good afternoon and thanks for welcoming me. Me na Dauda Lenge Bangura, Esquire. I work for the National Protected Area Authority as the head for the Legal Enforcement and Compliance Department.
All right, we'll just get an information. Say the National Protected Area Authority don't carry people and go to court for some various offenses. Then give you details about that.
Yes, the National Protected Area Authority don't decide for continuing in operations on law enforcement and compliance at the Western Area Peninsula National Park. We are one of the protected areas under the purview, supervision, and management of the National Protected Area Authority. In recent weeks, the last 3 weeks, the National Protected Area Authority don't they undertake robust law enforcement and patrols across the Western Area Peninsula National Park, crack down on people where they do deforestation na the Western Area Peninsula National Park, and people where they involve in charcoal production, people where they build houses within the protected area for the purpose of land grabbing within the Western Area Peninsula National Park. So in the last 3 weeks, we don't succeed for arrest and take to the police 41 people back where we take them to different police stations way inclusive of the Lumley police station, the Aberdeen police station, and the CID Edwood police station. At the moment, we get over 41 suspects where they held the police with the investigation. Of the 41 people away, the National Protected Area Authority, of 23 where they stand in court for different offenses, we include national park, we include court owning charcoal within the national park, we include found undertaking activities as well people where they undertake deforestation and also trespass on the Western Area Peninsula National Park. 23 of them all, they na the judicial districts before magistrates Tekura, they don't be pronounced convicted as people who are found within the protected area for all of their offenses they as well as states. And 21 of them, they are now remanded awaiting conviction. The matter they come up again on the 24th Tuesday at the York Judicial District. So far, this is what is going on in terms of the court proceedings where the National Protected Area Authority they undertake for the protection of the Western Area Peninsula National Park.
All right, you said 3 already don't plead guilty. You can get them 3 and the name and waiting at them 2 don't plead guilty. You can give it the name and waiting at the offenses they wouldn't commit.
We get Momo Bangura and Lima Denke. They all 2. The court find them guilty of 2 counts. 1, entering into the protected area against the law where the Wildlife Conservation Act of 1972, specifically Section 7 of the Act, and as well for undertaking deforestation, cutting down trees within the Western Area Peninsula National Park, pursuant to Section 7 of the Wildlife Conservation Act as amended.
So what does this mean for the National Protected Area Authority? Because plenty people would talk say other activities and still carry on within the Western Area Peninsula National Park.
Want to send a very strong message to the general public that the Western Area Peninsula National Park should be protected and that anybody will be for undertake any illegal activity or even enter within the park without permission from the National Protected Area Authority, it means say it violates the law we provide for protected area management as and if you violate the law will bet you. This is a deterrence for people who believe say the only way to go now for disturb the forests, the only way to go now for kill the animals the only way to go now for go brush and build houses within the Western Area Peninsula National Park. This is what the authority, under the leadership of Sheikh Ahmed Tunis, the executive director, want to put to an end. And he wants many people of this country to say the Western Area Peninsula National Park, like every other park within Sierra Leone, all under the mandate of the National Protected Area Authority and under the supervision of the Ministry of the Environment and Climate Change, ready for protect these spaces there where government has set aside for protection, and want for ensure say anybody who violates the law go better.
What strong message you want to send to people who are listening to you now?
NPAA ready for falla, for run after, and for bring a case against anybody who go inside the Western Area Peninsula National Park, for go brush, for cut stick, for grab land, for burn charcoal, for do mining or quarrying or any illegal activity within the Western Area Peninsula National Park. We go arrest you, we go to your police will investigate you, and we will take in a court. And if the court find you guilty, they will send you down. And the fines and the penalties them, they're very heavy. Section 32 of the NPA Act of 2022 and sections of the Wildlife Conservation Act of 1972 states say if they find anybody guilty of any of the offenses there, within them two acts there, they will fine you in a court for money when not less than 15 million euros. Or to a jail term when not less than 2 years, or that the discretion of the court for do or two the fine and the jail term. And if you continue for do them, they will give more harder punishments. If you continue for violating the laws on protected area management and conservation in Sierra Leone. We want to work with the people in Sierra Leone. We are all Sierra Leoneans. Water is a very serious concern for we all. In a very short while from now, if we not clamp down on their activities there, they go affect the water supply in the Western area. And if water not in a free town, we all know say that is a societal problem. We have a responsibility as citizens of this country for ensuring say we protect and conserve the protected area from where get the major dams where they support water supply in a free town. So we want to encourage all the citizens of this country say if we get any concerns, when I get any complaints, when I come to the National Protected Area Authority, the leadership of the authority, particularly the executive director, will be for work together with the people of this country.
All right, that's not Lawyer Dauda Lenge Bangura. They talk to me inside one interview. Usai he said the National Protected Area Authority don't care people in go court wouldn't find out say they do certain thing then at the Western Area Peninsula National Park. Say that 43 people in get in custody, 23 don't go court, 2 don't plead guilty, and the other one themselves who can't cut as the term they go. Let me thank you to DL Bangura for we talk to me inside the program. The program really watch people in the environment, where they reach you live for Magic Television, channel 38, on Facebook, also on YouTube, and all with social media handles them. Don't forget to say yourself, please be part of the message, send your question, your comment, and anything we think so to discuss inside the program. Make clear we know how you will get them to you day. We'll continue the program. We'll take another story inside the program before can out to we guess. As sanitation don't turn problem as alone, dirty don't begin to take over the country. Will make a not good for well body one. For sake of that, Magic TV reporter Mingo Waka at the government WAF area who say serious water overflow and the sewage don't take over the entire place. Then we join real reporter, the actress Wilson, will get that report there for you.
Magic TV can work on our government WAF today. Forget the views of people then concerning this waste drainage really affect them and the community. If you tell me your name and tell what you do in this community. Me na Mabinti Sila, but normally they used to call me Mama Joe. And then me na waiting councillor, and then me na people in the community. Tell me how this drainage affects one of this community. This drainage it affects me greatly. They affect me, but we see I can take the venture because me na my village this. I am a born, I am a man. Say the granny so I no go see the village they go one kind way there. Say they wait for let people come and do one for you. And not to today this don't be. For the past 20 years, I made the clean this toilet in this community.
where the boss. Look the other septic where boss I can open the all inside. Well, now they pass inside. Now so they pass from since they can make this road. We block now the post local work here. They pass and through the gutter. Wait for pass and through the pipe. We dey suffer for toilet too and this toilet business. And this man we can do this work. Me don't deny. I don't tell and say not to show this work we go. When Mr. Pakagbo, I can do this work here. Then pass the other pipe. Then whilst the other pipe don't block, then all friend divert for a leg another pipe way for go na the seal. They make it float on top the gutter, inside the gutter. So if it is one set, yeah, all na toilet scent. So this one way come out so now from inside that close and under one septic lady, then we go inside that pole that stick way up the step. Inside that stick way so to the step. One septic lady. When city all and come for car walk there, then just join the young septic to this other septic where don't they disturbing at this community and don't they not even offend the young diversion and just join her with this. So now where they can now they can
activities for put that report together. We all want to see how this dirty business on the Pasmark inside the city. And for second that we make one journalist, Melvin Tija Masare, the Kana studio to me, and we ask him who are responsible for this dirty we don't take over the city. So.
Environment is a program where they talk about environmental issues across the country, and they look at how it is law save on the environment and how people can take care of the environment for good.
Me and Melvin Tijan Mansare, me and one-time parliamentary journalist until they ban me inside 2025.
All right, we see say Freetown, the capital city, right now the heart of the city. Dirty Don Boko, you go na PZ, right na PZ area, go cutting tree, you go by SFP office very close to city council, dirty and they all over the place, and we report have been covered. And the reason I take about that.
Two things: institutional failure and personal failure. Institutional failure, institutions like the Freetown City Council are thinking for up and game. But when then they in a battle between the council and the ministry, I will not be surprised. And they will already give signal that because of the finance officer not sign any document, the mayor say not sign, so then we don't say we say dirty within our street. But why are we paying our taxes? So it's very uncivilized for the we can have capital city with dirty. And institutional failure, now they speak to that. But on a personal note, I think we see yourself for change of dirty style there. You know, before the car, so the guy don't drink in water, money like this. Finger on street. So until we get that consciousness that as enshrined in section 13 of the Constitution, citizens have rights and responsibilities. You don't see it to go in a street or block gutter, it will overflow. Not do that. So in as much as the institutions then get duty for performing their role, but me and users get that duty for maintain decency and cleanliness, because they say cleanliness is next to godliness. Mm-hmm. So if we are filthy and unclean, it means we are also ungodly. And unfortunately, this is the only month of Ramadan, and also we are in length. So I think healthy living should be emphasized, and we should take care of the environment.
What's the message you want to send to the people? Like how you say somebody is drinking water from on the street, especially when we sell food stuff right around PZ, the South Studio there. So the dirty is too much in the center of PZ, right in the middle of PZ, the dirty pack like any kind of bomb. Which message you want to send to the people who sell? Because they sell food stuff all in other areas and there other things that people in the camp can buy and consume.
Well, I want to say if they pay to council for them can clean all the clean, let's get the duty for cleaning, because you know the mosquito and then dirty then they not enforce the effect than government. Don't forget, government in our office, so government is a big motuka, government they deal with paper. You really did the dirty, now you the dirty the effect. So of course it's so disheartening for where we see PZ dirty, but of course let's get the motivation they pay market dues. So it's duty easy to come and sweep and collect those trash. It's the council. So council for up their game and make sure that if people pay their taxes, they get the right return. One of which are for them get clean streets, clean marketplaces, and a decent environment.
All right, look right around City Council office, right at the side of City Council office, another set of dirty way almost don't be mini bomb by SFP office City Council. This have don't be a mini bomb way it not show well at all for City Council right before the nose.
It's so sad, but that meaning better. Whether that toilet pipe we bust, you don't take notice of her. No, back of the council system. Then you have bust toilet pipe the way you left OPOP one. It smell like, and you ask what is being done with that. But I think it just shows that our leaders must pay much attention. You cannot be collecting taxes and you're not delivering it for the people. So I think that in itself is a disservice. If you're not cleaning your own environment as a council, why should we expect the city to be clean?
All right, just message we want to cancel and the people are ready to wait and in the street.
Where we see the value of the taxes we pay. Sweep the streets, clear the dirty, make sure that we have proper dump sites and those dump sites are well managed.
All right, in name now Melvin Tijama Sari, they talk to me about the dirty and the state of Freetown.
All right, plenty thank you to Melvin Tijama. So I will don't give you about the dirty. Now for you to agree for bring to now notice say this today we understand say today Friday they don't can claim the one at PZ. We left the other one then now will be mentioned now we sister program them and we will follow up on the dirty then in the streets all over the country. We will come back to studio guest winner Mr. Edward Aruna, one of the founder and executive director for RAP Sierra Leone. He don't tell me plenty things about the reptiles them. He don't tell me so we get 7 types of turtle in this country. I mean, so we get 7 all over the world and we get 5 in Sierra Leone. I want to let you delve into that a little bit for let people understand the different type they way in the world and the 5 we get in Sierra Leone.
Yeah, the 5 way in a saloon, we get the green turtle, of course, them boku. And how we able to tell them apart is the mark within at the back. So we get the green turtle. Here mark will look you get 5 na the left, you get 5 na the right. They'll get the hawk's bill. The hawk's bill you can that way the open backward. You know when you rub your hand from the back to the head, it will wound you, it will be open. Then the hawk's bill. The olive ridley day, the olive ridley, you mark na back, it pass 5. Or sometimes then the one within at the right and the one within at the left, they not will be the same. So now that one day. Then we go to the leatherback. The leatherback, of course, as you see, are no more like cucumber. The leatherback, even we say black, it gets small dot there. The loggerhead back there. You understand? So all the differences there they exist. Like I say, the green turtle get 4 mark. The loggerheads get 5 mark, 9 back. Then the olive ridley, it get past 5. The hawk's bill, in back it open. So then 5 then they will get in a salon. But at the whole world, added to this 5 where I don't talk, we get the one with a flat back. They will get the Kemp Ridley. So then we still find out about the Nasalo still. The Kemp Ridley and the flat back. And interestingly in a salon, we get 5. Liberia get 3. So you wonder why is this like this? When we did nearby, you see? So like I don't travel, I don't go there, we don't go try for peace out. How them we will identify it? It is very likely that they belong the group either green turtle with olive ridley or group green turtle with loggerheads. Then thing they be done the happen. So we don't try for take them through. So with the weights, quite recently they tell you now about 4 because they piece them out. As I say, the green turtle get 4 at the back. The loggerhead get 5, olive ridley get 6. Then the back, in the cucumber get black dots, and the hawk's bill you can open. So now then one then we get in a salon.
So there is likely to say the other 2 will likely they now not come across it or not there at all.
We don't see the 2-8 in a salon. We don't get the 2-8. Then to then they not there now water so often, but they in other part of Africa. But they not reach to it and they did the Asians and then Americans. But we don't get them there yet.
Which area in Sierra Leone will find then turtle here we don't explain so get. Now one side the 5 type there or they scatter around and
they scatter around. starting from Yeliboya all the way to the Liberia border. We get the animal and then our water they pass. But if you really want to see Truckee, just go to two islands. No wonder they give the name to all islands. Exactly. Yeah. So once you go there, you say I want to see Truckee. Space of 2 or 3 days, you get people they must catch them, and they really much of the project base. But if we run along the beach, then the catch Truckee them. But one interesting thing is the green turtle. We get that four mark 9 back. The green turtle. It's very common. In Boku pass it common pass all the other 4 of them. The leatherback now it's not too common. Although they can our talent in outward, more like they more than the ocean part, and they can big. Some the big past 6 feet. You understand? Some leatherback then they will only done with 5 self, we know they will hasten up. So they can be very big, you understand? But all 5 in the country, just a certain size, and they, due to the water in depth and waiting available as a food, we get all 5 or not get all 5.
All right, we don't talk a bit about it, okay? And I'm unfortunate for going to Turtle Island, but you talk so. There was a time where we set message in Turtle Island say if even Turkey die, they're not going to take them, go eat them, or cook them, or go to run our channel for call their attention, or perhaps alone, or any relevant authority around for witness within the building. So that will change. Now we get to that reptile, we get the snake will be the top box, we get the frogs, we get the other one. So now which one and which one do actually take care of?
Yeah, interestingly, the reptile and amphibian program not only do reptiles and amphibians, they take action for every threatened and endangered species. We get into biodiversity conservation together. But as a priority, we look at every form of reptile and amphibians. Because we know say the reptiles they plenty. But the reptiles they would already record Nasarone up to 62 reptile species. And they would all record Nasarone. We still more there because they live according to the environment. We don't do work, we don't do an western area, yeah? We don't do work in the southern region, they don't do a lot of studies, even the north. But yes, some elevations and they will not still be there. Because some hilltop and they will live from the more than the north. Then grassland areas, we get different forms of animals based on the ecology. So those areas are areas that we still, if we say for access, it's very likely we get more than what we record for amphibians and for reptiles. So in this case, we really talk to people that they are part of the ecosystem. They also play a greater role. You understand? And as I be say, scientists they don't study. You will find out see, some of them frog them are tough animals. Some of them reptiles, they are very tough animals. They live. If you will see a piece of frog where they live in some water, scientists say they study all that. When no other animal anybody in no more when it died, then they study that water. I mean, this animal as tough as it is, they live in a very harsh condition. It can die. What will lead to death? So these are some of the reasons for the way some people understand. And as I be say, some animals then they them small lizards and some they as you touch animal because you know how fight the way hold and so like then get they cut it in go. But within 1, 2, 3 weeks the tail don't go back, they don't come back full. So scientists and the study waiting at the things where they make that tail go back because it is very likely they will get waiting at the things where they make that tail go back. Scientists are able to go from that one and even plan to figure out when they take the way to give that particular way to hand over. So these are the reasons. And we all know as science is advancing, they will look at AI. AI is almost like so who knows that kind TI alright, continue for everything at the program. We can take some text messages and now we can inside the program. Don't forget to send more message. WhatsApp 09029 message that we don't cancel, we will check for now. We'll check the one at the 090 line. We'll see if we want to take it to you. Such a good TV. Thank you very much. Magic TV, continue to do this program. So that you really know the chance of it. Alright, we'll talk to management and producer. This other one, the promoting role. Jibrila simply working from Waterloo. It's a very, very educative program. I not ever miss it. Talk, get 5 different types of job. Let's thank you for that. This other one be promoting connection with the National Protected Area Authority. You see, NPA. And now una one for that. And I take 10 more. Alright, that's my message. You can listen to 090280389. And listen, that's what I will talk for now. So, Mr. Aruna, Osai office day and Aruna the money for video receipt for the last one. So listen, so you can join me for land how to take care of my wildlife around. Alright, plenty thank you for my message. Then other message and those for take for now. You can over to you. Where you can ask us for the question directly to you. Yeah, I tell the listeners that thank you the one day when they don't call the one day they don't call. The first way as you say we can tell you thank you. The office day now Macaulay Street. You count number 7. And if you want to get to me, just contact Elinos or go 7 Macaulay Street. We will direct we. And about with funding, you know, we get series of organizations, donor organizations, where they fund biodiversity conservation. So we always write project proposals. Where we get money, where we implement the projects, work with community people. Now you go say, okay, why make people in the cage now they left? I mean, that's something very interesting. People in the internet begin level. The reason is one, we get the government support. We provide the law say nobody not for kill this animal. And some of them laws they are with government they put an international law. And we get for try hard to catch up with them. So that law they do. And now we know say the law they will take this law to people. Tell us this is it. But let us work together. What we will do, we will make una no kill the animal there. So out of this, we don't build schools, we don't build water well, we don't build more than 100 ovens for dry fish. For people that whether they sell fish, whether they bring fish now Waterloo or take her up country for go sell, we make banda. That's improve ovens. We don't give some students scholarship, we don't work with schools there, they provide school materials, we don't provide solar facilities, we don't build community centers. So then why and a piece of encouragement for many not doing it. That's so we work with do. And again, some people can just say, okay, you know, they do great work. Quite recently in November 2024, I happened to get an award from Prince William, Prince of Wales. So
I just want to reach to that before the end of the program. So you don't get an award from Burkina Faso, Prince William give you some award. God multiply, let people know say because of this job we do and the good job we do, Prince, the royal family in England look you and say give you some award. Tell people.
Yeah, the Prince of Wales, when Prince Williams, they get a conservation program where they call Talks. So this Talks organization, every year, they go right around the world. More in Africa, for look at what they do, it's very interesting. And with the effort they contribute to more on species conservation. So they can do a lot of background check. You understand? Sometimes they check on you. You don't even know. They ask a lot of go to the website, find out, read about you, ask people and stuff. So in 2024, that happened for me. They do a lot of background research, these, ask a lot of questions about who is this guy, what is he doing, go on our website, just type and find out about Sierra Leone, find out about whether they work on species related programs. And so sometimes, was it in July or so, 2024, I even been there see Moyamba. So now I see the email say I don't win an award for biodiversity conservation 2024. So I be feel say now it's scam, or it's spam mail something. So I look at the line, and I see somebody who has so now I say, So now straight away I called the person on why. By then, luckily this person was online. I see some email say I don't win an award 2024 for Prince in Award Talks. How come? They say, okay. He said they will contact me all. They say it was a very serious video search. Say, so we nominated, so the process will go even beyond nomination. Say that trips in the wins. So that award they began for me. I go receive the award in London, and they grant me £75,000 award for 3 years. So I come back, the 2025 now I get £30,000